We're live.
Hello.
Ooh. We are talking about the 2 questions that you need to ask your audience to get into their head. Bam! Because that is where good messaging comes from.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Apparently.
Yes. I have it on good authority. That's where good messaging comes from.
This is a problem that we see most people struggling with, though, is that they aren't getting into their heads with their customers because they really take the fact that they're customers for granted. They'll do enrollment calls, but then they won't actually follow up with them after to see what they got out of it at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people that you're talking to, first of all, are probably not the same as your actual customers. Your buyers can be a whole different beast than all the people coming through the top of your funnel. And if you're only getting people up here, but not figuring out the real people who are buying, it's hard to speak to those people.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to speak to them?
We're going to speak to them.
All right.
Yeah, let's get them to answer one simple sentence for us. So let's have some internet magic.
That is the fanciest internet thing I've ever seen.
I'm pretty proud of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can tell I don't internet much, but I get excited about this. But you want to ask your customer to finish this sentence before offers, who can be, before your product, before your service, before working with me, and give you what life was like then.
Mm-hmm.
So you can ask them to get specific so that way you really can understand what was going on for them. What were they starting that they didn't want to? What were they stopping that they didn't want to? What did they want more or less of? You really want to get as specific as possible, but using this as a starter is a great way to start, digging into their head and see what's going on there.
Yeah, and in the specifics, what is super key for you here? Like, what are you looking for? How do you know you found it?
I usually like to get as specific as if you can get numbers, that's great. If you can get feelings, those are really good because that is where we start digging up emotions when we get into the soft, squishy part of us, the feelings part.
Yeah, when we're talking about that feeling, I like to try to find that tipping point moment. Most people make the decision to buy before they even get onto the call with you. They just know that it's time for that problem to be
addressed. Yeah.
Exactly. So usually that decision is already made on the emotional level, and I like to dig to find out what exactly happened to trigger that. Like, what will they no longer tolerate in their life or their business or their relationship or whatever it is you're fixing? Like, what was that tipping point moment? So, yeah.
Exactly. What was their most triggering moment that they're like, I can't have this anymore.
Exactly.
I will not take it anymore.
Cool. So that's the before.
That's the before. Then, let's internet magic this.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
You do.
Yeah.
I feel like probably everyone does now.
Yeah.
Ooh. After. So now we want to finish this story and get the after story. So what happened after they actually work with you? And I like to dig into the same kind of things. What are they feeling now? Like, are they feeling more confident? What are they accomplishing now? Again, what are they getting more or less of? What are they starting or stopping that before was not a reality for them?
Right, exactly. A win is never just a win. It's actually a whole conglomeration of emotions, some of them tangible, some of them, factual in numbers, and some of them feelings. And just what is the makeup of that win? What is the anatomy of that win in hyper-specific terms? And a lot of that is going to really kind of depend on a lot of who that avatar is. A win for one avatar is going to be very different from another, and that's why we really want to zero in on that.
Totally.
Yeah.
And here's the thing is, even if you have great copy and it seems like your niche, it seems about right, but it's not your particular avatar, like for your business, it's, the person, the next tab over, it's right for them, but it's not for you, then your messaging doesn't work, which is why you need to dig into the specifics of your actual people and find what makes them tick. That is what's going to actually set your messaging on fire.
Yeah, totally.
So these are only 2 questions. They take you a long way, actually. But we got a whole lot more where that came from.
Let's keep going. What else we got?
Well, we've got it all inside the ROI playbook.
That is true.
So we are doing a live event where we're going to have you come to our awesome space here in Montreal, and we're going to dig into your profitable
I wish I could
message.
pull the laptop and do a tour right now, but
you want to do that?
Can we?
You can.
Yeah. Are we like not clumsy enough to do that? I feel like we're pretty clumsy.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, maybe on the next one. Give us a thumbs up if you want to take a tour next time, and we will practice it to make sure that we can nail the tour.
But we are in Montreal. We will confirm that. We are in this beautiful space, and we will be hosting a group of amazing entrepreneurs here for 2 days, right?
Yes.
2 days. November
23rd and 24th.
November 23rd and 24th, where we're going to go deeper into everything we just spoke about today, plus a bunch of other things, right? And
Absolutely,
a lot of it is already waiting online.
Yeah, when you join right now, you can actually jump right in and get the entire process that we recommend to interview your clients, interview your customers, get inside their heads so that way you can actually create the messaging that makes an impact with them and makes them excited and pressing the buy button.
Amazing. What is the link for that? Do we have that somewhere on the screen?
We can put it here.
Cool. Oh, wow, you could just like make that appear right on the fly. Crazy.
The ROIplaybook.com.
Yeah, complete with our best gifts of all time.
Yes.
Yes, we saved the best gifts for this page.
So many gifts on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come for the gifts, stay for the, I don't know, stay for something.
Stay
But
for your
definitely go
profitable
the-
message.
Definitely go for the gifts.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, well, put these 2 questions to work. We would love to hear how it works for you, and we would love to see you here in Montreal in our cool space here,
Yep.
and helping you get totally dialed in on your profitable message.
Amazing. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.